Yo, what's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Zion, man. I'm back here with another video. Today we're about to react to St. Louis and Houston. Last video, I reacted to Birmingham, but I forgot there was a whole nother week that I did not do at all. So I still got to catch up with all the other games from week 1 and so on and so forth. So we got to catch up. But if you're new, man, you know what I'm saying, subscribe and like the video. Let's get into it.
His first pass. Tipped in the air and picked off. What a
we not
the backfield. Wilkins pulls it down. Makes a move and still.
Oh my God, you got slammed.
Right at the line of scrimmage. Let's see where they mark this. Leon O'Neal with the big hit. Did he prevent the first
quarterback?
down?
Why does he look like who does he look like, bro, from the NFL, bro? Y'all know who I'm talking about too, bro. He has the same exact
Leon O'Neal with the big hit. Did he prevent the first down? No, not enough. They give it to him.
He looks just like somebody from the NFL, bro. I'm forgetting his name.
His first pass. Tipped in the air and picked off.
Oh my
God. What
God.
an interception. Quantario Cole.
I think his name's Khalil.
One-man tip drill, and the Battlehawks get it back.
That's terrible.
A year ago, watch him break on this ball. So he's in that back level, and you're going to have the route out to the right side of the offense for the tight end, and he's just right in the hip pocket.
Oh my God!
Right
hey, that's W defense, boy.
The ball right to himself, and I love that he competed for that ball after it was tipped in the air.
That's W defense. He's locked down
on the first attempt. 15 lead over here on the left.
They hand it off. Sailors follows the block of his tight end into open field, and Jacob Sailors all the way down to the 15. Biggest play of the game, 21 yards.
Okay, they're moving the ball. St. Louis down to 15. And the crazy part is it's not even...
stays alive. He's got running room.
Whoa.
Towards the sideline, inside the 5. First and goal after the big run by the quarterback.
Do nobody see the hit that bro laid
Stays
on
alive.
his
He's got
own
running room.
man?
Towards the sideline.
Oh, bro, no. I'm tripping. Bro just ran him over.
Inside the 5. First and goal after the big run by the quarterback. Give him 12.
How tall is this dude? He's making him look like someone's little kid. Dude is at least 6 foot.
We have not
This
seen
is insane. He's at least 6 foot, bro.
So
y'all can't tell me no otherwise.
They hand it off.
Oh yeah, nah, they ain't
Sailors, no game.
He looks just like somebody, bro, and I'm gonna find him.
They hand it off again. Sailors into the end zone.
St. Louis
for
touchdown,
the
you know what I'm saying?
If you can do that, maybe you don't need Butler, at least not right now. And the Battlehawks strike first.
We out in Houston and we go to the stands like we back at home.
Well,
you over here celebrating in front of 10 people.
That Anthony Beck
like,
desperately wanted to see. We've seen
violence from the
offensive line, and we've seen a quarterback willing to get outside of the pocket.
Go get your little water, you know what I'm
bigger
saying? Things of that nature.
To take those shots down the field.
They fake the end around. Butler's on the sideline. Here's
there's no shot.
Who has
oh
been
my
the
goodness.
man so far in this game. Another big run
worked.
after the catch out to the 35-yard line. A gain of 19, and Sailors has been the man so far. That's his 10th touch.
And look at the movement and the motion that we're starting to see. You see that little end around that they're faking over the outside, and then all of a sudden they little what I would call a Fargo reverse going the other way, and then you slip the screen the other direction. That was really good stuff.
17 plays. Sailors touched it 10 times. Wilkins going deep. He's got Pearson. Makes the catch into Houston territory. St. Louis is cooking right now.
They can't stop. Who is this quarterback?
To watch.
Out of the backfield, Howard.
Ooh, what?
Didn't need to, but
he got you on a slip and slide, bro.
Howard.
Jesus.
Thing to watch.
We're breakdancing out here.
Out of the backfield, Howard.
Gee.
Spun, didn't need
In the
to,
commentator laugh, nah. I
And
wouldn't
winds
take
up
that,
picking
bro.
up the first down. They need to get it to the 12. Here's the pressure. They do. First and
Boy, he
goal.
got slammed.
Frank Darby. From the 1, they hurry up. Wilkins dives over. Gets the touchdown.
Hey, he almost
St.
broke
Louis
his
scores
neck
again.
diving like that. I do not condone.
Over.
I don't like that.
Gets the touchdown.
I don't like
the
that.
1, they
I
hurry up.
honestly do not like that
Wilkins.
dive.
Dive.
Bro, second longer in the air, bro, we've been paying. We've been on commercial break for a long time.
Gets the touchdown. St. Louis scores again. What a start for Manny Wilkins and this Battlehawk team.
Hey, them boys balling though. I can't
St.
even lie.
Louis.
Them helmets
Man,
low-key
if
ugly,
you're the
but
head
them
coach,
boys balling. I do
you're
not like
liking
that
what you're
helmet.
seeing so far.
So, you know, for these guys, what they put on the field matters. What they get to do, extending that ecosystem of football, it's such an important thing.
180.
Key third down here for Houston.
Okay.
Anthony Brown. He's got
Okay,
running
okay,
room. He
Redneck.
can run. There he goes.
Look at him moving.
First down and more into St. Louis territory. All right, Joel, we got 3rd and 10 here for Houston.
Yeah,
Okay, what
they
we doing?
need this badly.
3rd and
Stay on the
10.
field, get some
He
points.
throws
Oh,
it, picks off.
Yes, Brown kept it alive,
that's
but
a
not
nasty
for long.
pick.
Winds up throwing the interception.
Dang, my neck.
Lucas Dennis
But we got a pick though.
back with the Battlehawks after a year in the NFL.
Hey, dude, I'm
Gets an
telling you, these boys
interception.
some lock.
Second one for
These
this
some
defense.
lockdown DBs.
Shining up front.
After the interception, end around.
What in
And a throw.
absolute?
Little flea flicker. Wilkins directing traffic, just going to run out of bounds.
319. Reset.
Needing the 29. Pressure coming. Out of the backfield, Sailors.
Oh, hold on, he moving the pile.
3rd and 18. They
He's
pick up
moving the
19.
pile. I like the
Last time,
aggressiveness,
remember,
bro.
3rd and 18.
A lot of people don't run like that.
This one.
This is
out
actually
to
kind of
Pearson.
crazy.
Makes
Oh,
a
yeah, he's
move,
gone.
And they convert again
He's
with
gone.
more. Pearson
Dang.
into Houston territory, and once
One thing I
again,
can't say about this league, bro, there's not gonna be a weekend that people do not hit each other, bro. Like every hit I've seen so far, bro, they're hitting. And I honestly can't say that for like a lot of, you know, lower leagues, bro. Cause you can watch CFL, things of that nature, arena football. But like this is actually well managed in a way. Like there's
huge
actual
chunk
people
play,
that, you know what I'm
but-
saying? They could.
All right, so
make
they're
it to
lining up
NFL.
again
I ain't
for
saying they
Blankenship
should
from
be there,
48.
but they could make it. 48 yarder.
Kick is up.
Okay.
And it is good.
Management here at the end of the
15-0
half, which
Houston.
it's
I
a
just
half
looked at
that
the
they
score.
want to
This
forget
is
quickly.
crazy.
Oh,
Is
they're
that
going to give
outside?
St. Louis one more opportunity, maybe. There is a flag down on this punch. Akor Pearson scoops it up.
Blocking it back.
Good return by Pearson, but let's see what the
A lot of
Yellow
blocking
Yankees
back.
for.
Offsides or something. I don't know what that was.
319.
Or illegal formation, possibly.
Looking over the middle.
Over the
He's
middle,
got a
drop,
man
and
open.
okay.
Frank
That's a
Darby
good
down
throw.
inside the 20, and another
That's a good
big
throw.
gain as his forward progress is stopped. And St. Louis calls a timeout
He
with
looked
19
like
seconds
a
left
mix
after
of
the
like
21-yard pickup.
Van Fleet. He looks like a mix. Hear me out. He looks like a mix of Caleb Williams and Van Fleet from the NBA, who played for the Raptors. In a way, I don't know what it is, but he looks like a little bit
And
like
St.
Caleb
Louis
Williams
calls a
and Van Fleet
timeout
mix.
with
I don't
19
know.
seconds left after the 21-yard pickup. Calling that timeout late, gave the ball back to St. Louis, and all they get out of it is 3 points. So a win by the
18-0
Houston defense.
at the end of the
Yet
first half.
St.
Oh
Louis
my
extends the lead.
God, them goggles are crazy.
To see the confidence level
Those
right
goggles
now
are
in the St. Louis
crazy.
offense. It was a good stop before Howard could get going by this Houston defense. Israel Antoine, the first guy to get there. 5 of 8 on third downs in the first half.
Houston, it just looks like y'all
Sailors
need a revamp
make
or
it
something.
6 of 9
Oh my
in
goodness,
the
I don't remember
game
Houston being this
and
bad
more.
last year. Were they? Was Houston bad like this
Fake,
last
and then
year?
he's coming out here.
Do y'all
Fake,
know?
And then he comes out there.
Ah,
He's been
Lord,
pressured.
you looking
Best
like
pressure we've
freaking
seen from
Peru
Houston all
Magoo,
night,
bro.
And it stopped St. Louis on fourth
For
down.
anybody who don't know, bro, I referred to Magoo from Birmingham Stallions, from what I seen last game in week 1, as Peru Magoo, because he drops back like 30 yards and it's unnecessary. He's literally going somewhere and it's nowhere good. This is why I named him Peru Magoo, bro.
Turnovers, and tonight the turnover bug has crept up once again.
Here's Kirk Merritt.
Okay,
Rounds
hand
the
off.
corner, and a good run by Merritt.
Houston, y'all can't do anything, bro.
Evading the
Like,
tackle in the backfield.
it's third quarter game.
Titles, you know, 2
And, you
USFL,
know, in the
and then last year
UFL,
in the
bro,
inaugural season of the
comebacks
UFL.
aren't, you know what I'm saying? They're not
Howard, big
uncommon, but it's
hole.
just like, you take too
And
long and
Howard
it's
all the
basically
way
a
out to
wrap,
the
because you gotta like,
47-yard line.
you gotta get
How about
the,
that
you gotta
on
get the
first down,
score
pick up
2
of 19?
point. You know what I'm saying? You feel that 2 point multiple times. it's
Sailors.
cool. If they score
at
again,
that.
it's over.
I mean, it's almost as if whatever they want to do, they do.
Yeah, through a super challenge.
They can't
on a
stop Sailors,
conversion
bro.
That ended up being the difference
Honestly,
in the game.
that's
And this
one
one
person
gives
that
them
can't stop. They can't
first
stop the
and goal.
QB
Manny
either. Oh my God, he's balling.
Wilkins diving into the end zone for the touchdown.
Nah, it's over.
Second rushing touchdown of the game.
Y'all cannot stop him.
Little read on the outside.
Honestly, helmet
And
pops
this
off
is
like a Lego
exactly
helmet.
what Anthony Becht was wanting. Was
Helmet
a
popped off
quarterback
like a
that could
Lego
make
head,
things happen
man.
with his legs, and how dangerous it was. And Becht told us, Brock, before
Y'all
the game,
can't.
that he was
These
tired
boys
of
balling
watching
y'all, bro.
Adrian
I didn't think
Martinez run around on
Houston
his
was this
defense
bad,
last
though.
year. Martinez was
Like no score. This is week 1, so I really can't call them bad. But
Henderson's got a man
you know what I'm
along the
saying?
side.
I just would expect at least a
Justin
field goal
Hall.
or something. This is crazy.
180. Wait, son.
Okay,
The
handoff.
handoff taken
Second
by
and 1. You
Merritt.
should get there. No, you shouldn't. You don't deserve
Scratched
it.
out.
You don't want to win,
Good
bro.
job of Chris Garrett.
Fatukasi.
You boys
He's
do not
come
wanna
in,
win,
number
bro.
33, and done a nice job. They've gotten longer at
Did they
corner,
sub the
and they're
QB
really
out?
good at safety.
Oh, they
Let's
changed
see if they get a stop. They
QBs.
don't. Henderson shows that he can run. Gets the first down and keeps the drive alive for Houston.
Other buddy was doing
But they
sorry.
felt
They
like they were
took
going
him
to be
out. That's
faster
crazy.
and
4th
younger,
and 10.
and that hasn't materialized against this
Man,
Battlehawks
y'all
team.
fans
Here we
going
go on 4th and 10.
home. It was already empty. Now it's
Broken
just
up,
complete.
incomplete.
Completely empty. This is
Cameron
insane.
Kelly.
Expected to play Max Duggan at least one series in the first half, and it just never materialized.
Oh,
Okay.
Here's his first
Ooh,
run.
hold on.
Duggan.
Backup quarterback?
Nice run on first down. Picks up 15
Backup quarterback doing
yards.
something too? Okay, number 14.
180. Wait, son.
Y'all might as well just run the clock out, bro.
Hands it off. Jarvian Howard.
Oh my goodness. One man to beat, he couldn't do it.
What a run. Nothing
Oh, yes, he
between him and the
can.
end zone. Can he get blockers? Howard with a big run to seal it off. 74
No.
yards. And there
What is
they
this?
go.
Hold on.
Well, this
Stupid.
linebacker right here has to be responsible for this gap
Just
that's opened up.
stupid.
But when he vacates,
What is he,
now all of a
Saquon?
sudden,
Look at the
you
line.
just
I like
have
the
a
blocks.
huge lane right down the middle of the defense. That is a
We got the
lack of
backups
gap
doing
integrity
something
in the
too,
defensive
bro.
front. And
This
then
ain't
you
even-
exploit that
this
as an
ain't even
offense.
Sailors, is
If
it?
you get out of
No, this
position
ain't
against
Sailors.
this St. Louis team, bang, they make you pay. That's a mark of a good team, a well-coached team.
This is tough.
When you play four
St. Louis
safeties
always
and
been
you're
good, bro.
confident
This
in all of them,
always has like their
that's a good
slippers in the
feeling,
middle,
Donnie
of the
Abraham,
season, bro.
longtime NFL
They're
player,
not a
won
bad
Super
team. They've never
Bowl.
been a bad team. I don't even know why they let go of AJ McCarron.
There's a
honestly.
big run.
That junk
by
kind of
Nolan
confused me. I
Henderson.
was like, why
Best
the world y'all
run
let
of
go
the
of
night
AJ
for
McCarron? I'm not
either
going to continue
quarterback
watching this.
They just put their cleats in the
Honestly,
ground, eyes in the
Because I
backfield,
don't see
and they can
anything
try to
else.
react.
I mean, you can't do anything else, bro. Y'all might can get on the board.
Henderson steps up, touchdown. Houston, their first score
Wow.
of the night.
Maybe
Justin
this is
Hall.
all they need to give them confidence they can score, bro. I don't know, bro. Congratulations. Good job. 36, well, 31-6. We're just not
There's some
getting on the
positives
board.
there.
Bro, this is high school. High school. No, middle school. High school is more packed than this. My God. This might be like some cousins here or there. Family members. They all won like a exclusive trip to the game or something. And then some of these people probably picked up their tickets from like Ticket Hub or something. And then everybody else, like, I don't even know, bro. They work there at the stadium.
As you're going to get Justin
These are
Hall just
workers,
on a
bro.
hook. Just right up the field.
I ain't never seen a stadium this empty
Defender
for
doesn't
UFL.
react over. Got to get sticky in zone coverage, and he does not. That's Nick Whiteside, who left.
Play from the 28-yard line. You need to get it to the 40 to retain
Now,
possession.
bro, you know
If
how
you don't,
insane it would be if
turn
these
it over
boys
wherever
went
the
a
ball
2-minute
is.
drill and
Here we
came
go.
back on these boys and it made it. Oh my
Henderson goes down,
god!
but they're going to draw a flag for a
Oh
face
my
mask,
god!
and they're going to wind up converting the 4th down.
Something to think about as far as
Flag for a face yard
Oh
line.
my
You need to get it to the
God.
40 to retain possession. If you don't, you turn it over wherever the ball is. Here we go.
Son, what? Jesus!
Henderson goes down, but they're going to draw a flag for a face mask, and they're going to wind up
Bro,
converting
you
the
didn't
4th
have
down.
you
something
didn't
to
have
think about as
to.
far as who their starter
You
is going
didn't
to be
even
moving
have to do
forward.
all that.
Henderson pressured, sacked. Domau Peinu.
180. Wait, son.
So now it's 4th and 15. Henderson.
Heck no.
Domau Peinu gets
Alright,
him
bro.
again.
That's the end of the video, man. Y'all like, comment, subscribe, man. I'll see y'all in the next one.